Darjeeling is a mountainous area in the northern part of West Bengal in India. Tea has been growing continuously in the Darjeeling region since 1841, after Dr. Arthur Campbell first experimented with tea seeds near his residence at Beechwood, Darjeeling, which were collected from the Kumaon region in China. Since then, Darjeeling has been growing the Chinese variety of the tea plant called Camellia sinensis var. Sinensis. Leaves of Camellia sinensis var. Sinensis are smaller in size than the Camellia sinensis var. Assamica that grows in Assam and other parts of India. Darjeeling tea is the name given to teas which are grown at different tea estates of Darjeeling, spreading over 7 valleys at altitudes ranging from 600 feet to more than 6,500 feet above the sea level, and also processed at Darjeeling. Darjeeling tea is attributed as the champagne of teas for its muscatel flavor, closer to Australian muscat wine. Darjeeling tea is distinguished from tea grown anywhere else in the world for its rich golden infusion, flavor, and aroma, and thereby winning the patronage and recognition of discerning consumers worldwide for more than a century.
Flavor is a combination of both the aroma and the taste. Aroma basically consists of volatile compounds, but the taste mainly consists of non-volatile compounds. Both the aroma and the taste are important criteria for the evaluation of tea quality.
Professional tea tasters conventionally assess the quality of tea based on the human senses.
Aroma is a vaporized flavor, you can say, which comes from the tea, and it is perceived by the nose. Aroma is usually you smell and you get it here, and whereas flavor is something like which the tongue actually gets it.
Aroma is perceived through nose and the flavor is perceived through tongue. Aroma helps brain on forming the overall impression. The flavor relates to the mouthfulness perception.
Of late, electronic nose, an instrument with a set of generic gas sensors, has been introduced for assessment of tea quality based on its aroma.
A nose instrument used for electronic determination of tea aroma. It records the aroma data through these electronic sensors by this computer and gives the aroma scores almost like tea tasters, and prepares a database which can be accessed by any other persons after use also.
The aroma and flavor vary according to the different biochemical components of teas. Aromatic molecules that includes in Darjeeling tea are linalool, geraniol, benzyl alcohol, 2-phenyl ethanol, methyl salicylate, hexanoic acid, Z3-hexanoic acid and E2-hexanoic acid, T-geranic acid, N-ethyl succinimide, 2,6-dimethyl 3,7-octadiene 2,6-diol and 3,7-dimethyl 1,5,7-octatriene 3-ol.
In the laboratory, different biochemical components of tea leaf can be measured by the HPLC system.
In our lab, we are using these machines to analyze different key components of tea, that is polyphenol, flavonoids and amino acids.
Basically, aromatic compounds in Darjeeling tea we can classify into two, in terpenoids and non-terpenoids. Terpenoids, basically they are monoterpenes, and volatile flavonoids are derived from those monoterpenes. In non-terpenoids, they are derived from the lipids and fatty acids mainly, and they are little less in Darjeeling tea. Besides, we have this linalool, which are very rich in so many varieties of Darjeeling tea. Ratio of these terpenoids and non-terpenoids we are considering as flavor index. Higher the flavor index, higher will be the flavority. And in the Darjeeling tea, this flavor index is very, very high.
It has been observed that the aroma produced from different clones of Camellia sinensis differs significantly.
Darjeeling tea is a genetically controlled phenomenon. After the genetic cataloguing conducted by the Department of Biotechnology, Government of India, over 2000 tea clones, a clonal variety, that is Ambari vegetative 2 or AV2, was selected jointly by the Tea Research Association and Darjeeling Tea Research and Development Centre of Tea Board of India to cultivate in Darjeeling for the sake of high aroma.
This is biclonal variety which is produced by this China and this Asamica variety. This variety actually, as the name AV2 stands, belongs to the Amber Valley tea state, which is in the Dwars region. Now it was migrated to the Darjeeling Hills, and in Darjeeling Hills it got the environmental conditions so conducive that it is now producing the best flavor of having Darjeeling tea character.
So there are three factors responsible for this unique flavor of Darjeeling tea. Number one is the cultivar, the genotypes, what is used or cultivated for producing this unique type of Darjeeling tea. Number two is the environment, or you can call it agroclimatic factors. And most importantly, the interaction between genotype and environment, we call it G into E interaction. These three things are responsible for the development of overall quality of Darjeeling tea with special reference to aroma and flavor.
So, it is quite evident that it is not only the clonal variety, but there must be some other factors which actually help to trigger up the high aroma in Darjeeling tea. Among all the different factors, we find that soil of Darjeeling itself is a very important spatial component.
The soil of Darjeeling is loamy in nature, usually red and residual, mostly derived from the weathering of underlying rocks, and is rich in organic forest cover matters.
pH of Darjeeling tea soil varied between 4.5 to 5.5, which is a suitable pH range for the cultivation of Camellia sinensis. And the another important aspect of Darjeeling tea soil is organic carbon.
The different valleys in Darjeeling, they have got their own specific climates, which we call the microclimates. Microclimates of each valley plays a very important role in trying to generate or try to take out the highest degree of aroma which is there imbibed in the indigenous China varieties of Darjeeling, for which Darjeeling tea is very famous for.
Humidity, evaporation rate, wind speed, hours of sunshine, mist, cloud and fog, along with rainfall, are some of the crucial environmental factors responsible for the unique quality of Darjeeling tea.
Apart from the environmental conditions, the seasons also have important impact on the aroma of Darjeeling tea.
Different flushes have different flavors. The entire appearance of the tea are different. In the case of the first flush, leaf appearance is greenish. The infusions are bright green. The liquors are light and bright. The taste is full of aroma with a slight briskness. In the case of second flush, which starts somewhere in the beginning of end May, beginning of June, the appearance is purplish brown with bloom. It's got a shine on it. The infusions are coppery in color, and the liquor is slightly deeper, and it's a round cup. The taste is round, a sweet cup, self-drinking.
It has been found that the teas of second flush, that is harvested sometimes between March to June, has full-bodied, rich muscatel flavor. While investigating the role of season, it has been observed that the attack of sucking insect called jashid between the months of March to June of tea plants of Darjeeling that triggers higher amount of aroma.
In Darjeeling, we are having this infestation of jacids, which is this sucking insect. Between March to June, we find that our teas are very, very flavory. And now it is established that after jacid attack, some monoterpenes are produced, which are giving this flavor like this muscatel flavor to Darjeeling tea.
First and second flushes produce the best aromatic tea in Darjeeling, and it has been observed that while in the garden, these teas receive maximum UV radiation during the summer solstice, when the sun is farthest from the equator.
I have monitored UV radiation in different Darjeeling tea gardens situated at different altitudes from dawn to dusk. Because UV radiation is one of the major component or physical factor to upregulate aroma component in Darjeeling tea. Darjeeling is at 27° north. During summer solstice, the solar zenith angle is 15 to 35° north. This place receives maximum UV radiation.
The teas produced around 4,500 feet above the sea level at Darjeeling are exposed to high UV radiation, causing synthesis of astringent aroma, causing flavonoid glycosides that is absent in low altitude grown Assam tea. This is the reason due to which Assam tea, which is grown in much lesser heights, or tea grown in the Nilgiris, which is grown in other latitudes, do not produce the same aroma and antioxidants as that of Darjeeling tea.
Pertinent to mention here that it is too hard to replicate the same quality of Darjeeling tea elsewhere, or even in laboratory condition, though we incorporate all the conditions components like microclimate, soil, in vitro condition, same UV dose, anything else, but we cannot produce the same quality of Darjeeling tea. Perhaps the magic behind it can only be explained through the terroir concept.
Terroir is about the slope, it's about the soil, it's about the genus of the plant, and it's about the season of harvest. And all four are furthermore integrated in the fifth factor in the specific biotrope created by permaculture.
Terroir is nothing but the interactions of geographical, geological as well as climatic, all those physical factors and genetics by expression of its product. Product is nothing but aroma. So that terroir concept makes Darjeeling hilly region special as well as Darjeeling tea special and distinguished from any other hilly part of India like Assam, Nilgiri and elsewhere in the world.